I'm on the lunch break, and it's not, as chaotic or bad as I thought. They doing a little smirk, but they got too much to do because this one is closing. This Bed Bath and Beyond is closing in, I think, on 2 weeks. All right, so the thing I found out with it's not coming from a warehouse at the store I was at last week, because actually I'm over here now, and what we're doing is putting the stuff in boxes from their aisles. So it's not coming from the warehouse. They're boxing it up here and shipping it to the, because that store's staying open longer. This location, I guess the lease or whatever so it is, the other store is going to be open longer. So that's where all of the stuff to go, the clearance sale and, going out of, so the truck just came in earlier, about 2 hours ago. But the reason I say it's funny, because I asked the dude, like I said, we do it all the time, even if it just says one day. Ain't no harm in asking. Everybody does it, or at least the guys that's about their money. You get an assignment, you get there Monday. It could be a Friday. Like, hey, you gonna need us Monday? Or sometimes, yeah, you coming in tomorrow, and they might be like, yeah, you gonna need that. We'll see by the end of the, and then it's like, yeah, y'all come in. But so this guy, this guy, he last week I told you what happened. He kept, blowing it off. Oh, I don't know. I'll put it out there on the app. He knew these like but it is not backstabbing the other guys who are at home. It's like we're just trying to make sure. And like I said, I know that I'm not bragging. I know, yeah. Like I said, we did, me and the other people I was working with, we did, and like they said it, these guys, they I guess the gang stars told them to say it when I got here this morning. Oh, y'all temps saved us last week. Yeah, I know it. I know for a fact. Now they've got other stores that, because he put on the show. He was the guy. I saw him last week. I didn't know he was like the head guy because he's at this store. And last week he came through the other store I was at. As a matter of fact, he came. I knew he was somebody because he came through by 2 o'clock. Shift's almost over, and he's like, "Y'all having fun yet?" Just a joke. And so I could tell he was, I guess like general manager or something like that. But I thought maybe over that store. But he's the one who gets us paid. Remember I said we got to sign out. That's what I was talking about. So now I guess he's gonna be here all day, all week, or whatever. I don't know, because he was saying it. He was calling, doing like a roll call, calling all the stores, and telling them, these guys, some of the, because they was cutting some people off. It's like, if y'all got two of them, if they don't show up, then y'all gotta, I'm pretty sure I've been here about 20. What is it? 117. I came out here about 12:58. Take a 30-minute break. So I've been out here a minute. So I guess they had that guy right there because he parked in a handicap spot, and he I don't see no sticker or nothing. He gets that's what I'm saying. The black thing. I ain't got to follow the rules. Yeah, and the rest of it, we followed. But anyway, he got me off. So, but I guaranteed he parked right there. Now I don't know. It might just be one. I might be wrong because I don't see no blue Packard under the truck. I don't know. You can't see. Nah, it's back there. That's what I thought. I don't think they're just gonna have one side. You can't see under, but I'm guessing it. Anyway, back to what I said. The funny part. So back to that story. So now I'm seeing the way. Okay, that's what we're doing now. We're taking it off the shelves, and them boxes that we was cutting open. We're just building boxes here. They're pulling it off, putting it in the box, and sending. And the truck driver come up and they putting pallets, and that's where all these pallets would come from. Like last week, it'd be a truck, and we'd be like, "How many you got?" I got 4. I got 3. Matter of fact, one of the truck drivers laughed. It was Friday, and it was almost time to go. He got there about 2:30, 3 o'clock, something. And he was laughing because everybody asked him, "How many you got?" And he was like, "Oh, I only got 1." And everybody was sighing. Like, "Whew." And he just bust out laughing. He said, "Yeah, I know y'all." He just thought it was funny. It was a black dude, but cause we, like, man, I know, and it was Friday. I was like, you better not have no like 2 or 3 pallets. He said, I only got one. But the reason I'm saying all this, the truck we just loaded up, well, they loaded it up. They, for some reason, I don't know, they wanted to do it. They didn't let us do the pallet jack. That's fine with me. I stood there, but they loaded up 24 pallets, and it's going to the really. And they told me whatever is the store I just left. That's where it's going. That store. And I'm not there no more. I'm just saying they got some other temp, and the temp that was there, the one that always the Mr. Ashley, he's there. I guess he probably got there about 11, 12 o'clock, whatever. Oh, that's another thing. I gotta tell that one. I gotta tell that he but anyway, my point, that's good. And now we're saying, where are they even going to put all those pallets? 24 pallets. I showed y'all a little bit of that, how small that space is, and they got to cut open each individual box, stack it on the little blue cages and the little U-boats, and put it out front, and they got to undo it. And I said, and they was getting mad, the little employees, with just 4 pallets coming in. And the drivers was getting mad. I remember I tell you, the driver was like, man, I'm getting tired of y'all. Y'all supposed to be closing. The FedEx driver or the UPS, they tired of us. This is what I see now. This is where they coming. But this guy, he just got 24 pallets, full tractor trailer full, and they gonna take it to that store I was at last week. And I wouldn't have minded. I still just would have did 6 hours, but now it's like I'm over here doing easier stuff. And the guy who's in charge, he's still there. It's his store. He was the one being funny. He's I don't know. And I know for a fact all he had to do was call this guy, the guy who's here now. Like I said, Mr. Oh, y'all having fun yet? And because he has the app. Because that's another thing we ask any job. Hey, you got the app, or you got, because they could do it right then. They could pay you, not even, right then. Say I'm leaving now, 120. He get by 120. Just enough fast as you could type, and that's it. Because he's the guy, that does it for this company or whatever, this assignment. And so we all know that. So it ain't no hour, 2 hours later. That means you just ain't do it. It's just like texting somebody. Why you ain't text me? I know you saw it. Why you whatever. But also the other funny thing, damn, I forgot. Oh, the real funny thing, they like I said, they was back there, and him. This is about him. He got mad at, act like he's talking. Matter of fact, he was doing what he's doing, calling the stores like, oh, you only supposed to have 2 or 3 people temps. Anybody else show up, you need to send them on their way. Da da da. Because they're not gonna get paid. They gonna, da da. And so he was doing all that shit. All right. So anyway, they still was expecting like 1 or 2 temps here. Well, really, they said they're supposed to have 4, but it's only 2 of us showed up. And this is out here. This is in another town right next door. But it's closer to my house. And you see all the snowflakes, liberals. But oh yeah, I got them all black because I just figured out because they had about 3 people come in all black. I just did it on purpose because I guess liberals are scared of all black when they just lost their minds when. And so anyway, the guys, the 2 irregular employees, they're like, well, where are the rest of the temps? And I said, well, they come late. And they're trying to say that that all of us are like that, but anyway, I said, no, man, they told them. And I said this out loud so all of them can hear it. It was, all of them are white guys. It was like the main guy who pay us and who's over all the stores, and 2 younger guys. And I told the other guy I was working with right quick. I said, no, man, they told them to show up late on purpose. I said, yeah. He said, what are you talking about? I said, they did. I said, and I whispered it. I said, white supremacists. I said, it's white. He said, yeah. I said, they said it nationwide. It said Smithsonian Magazine said showing up on time. And so I'm telling you, that's why all these, these guys, these temps, the black guys, definitely show up late on purpose. That's what I told me. The guy last week, and remember I told you when Thursday they said something like, because I'm leaving at 4. I wasn't leaving early. I'm leaving when all the 2 people I was working with was leaving. And the guy who been sending the time, this is who he was sending it to. I didn't know that. He was sending it to. Remember, I told you we signed it out on a yellow piece of paper, and it don't matter. It ain't got to be official as long as he, whoever has the app, puts it in. And so he, take a picture or whatever, or just text him. This guy left at 4. The other guy. But remember, I told you the other guy, Mr. Ashy, would get there at 11 or 12 or whatever and sign in like he got there at 10, just like me. Like I said, I ain't had no problem with it until they tried to crack me when I was going out. You gonna front me? Hey, well, like, bitch, you crazy? And like I said, are you gonna be here to 5? No, I ain't staying till 5. He stays till 5 because he got here and he need this money. But actually, he got an extra hour, and he got, yeah, it's like he worked 4 hours or 3, got there and signed out at 5. Like I said, I ain't tripping. I don't care, but don't front me about it now. I'm gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? But you trying to front on me and shit. I was minding my own business, motherfucker. And so anyway, as he's talking, he today, and now after I told the other dudes, about showing up late on purpose, like that's another thing. How, like I said, they don't know about this stuff. That's why these Democrats are winning, because the people really ain't paying attention. They really, and they're part of it, and they're part of the gang stalking, but they still ain't, because he said, what? They said that? I said, yeah, it's in the Smithsonian magazine. Go to the website. I'll let it's an article. Smithsonian. And so Big Boy, the manager, the general manager, we came back from outside from the dumpster, he's joking and laughing and calling the guy. He said, "Oh, you rat." And I'm like, "Nah, bitch, I'm not a rat. I'm not on your side. If I was a rat, I would be a Democrat." And if I'm like, "No," and I told her, I ain't say it out loud, but he could hear me. I said, "You a traitor. You a Democrat. I mean, a Benedict Arnold motherfucker talking about a rat. Y'all trying to overthrow the company. The country." And I'm a rat because I said that they said coming to work on time is, white, supremacy, all that shit. Like, how the hell I'm a rat. And so now them two know why everybody at the temps, all the black always showing up late with these companies. I guess regular employees, the regular bed bath and ass beyond don't do it. But well, it's just explaining. Like, that's what's going on, man. They told her, and like I said, these guys said all across the country, these guys are showing up late on purpose. Well, guys and girls, that's part of it. And see, it just occurred to me because I really thought, for some reason, I don't know, it's kind of shocked me. I really thought he had heard about it, and see, that shows that nobody's really paying attention. And it's just like they said, like with Nazi Germany, this is what happened, how it starts. Even with all the way we can get out information, we don't have to get out and go on the street and go door to door. We got the internet, TV. People still don't pay attention. They spend. That's why like they said, that's why they come up with TikTok and all that stuff. Yeah. Oh, matter of fact, there was a Chinese couple came in, and this ain't no hate, but I'm guessing because they came over where I was working. See, that's why I wanted to be in the back and unload the truck. But now I see they getting swamped. I know they mad. I'm pretty sure that truck has been there by now. Cause yeah, it's only like 30 minutes away from here. He left about 2 hours ago. And they saw, like I said, all last week each truck came. It only had like 3 or 4, maybe 5 pallets. Today they sent out, and I'm like, see, dude, he could have had me over there. And it's like, it's better for me over here. Cause now I'm out front just doing what the other dude was doing. Basically bullshit and. Because they're right, like I said, at this store is closing faster. So all the stuff is going to everything we do over here. We're shipping it to the other store, and they're gonna get swamped cutting open them boxes and restocking all that stuff for sale. And I told her because all he had to do was call this guy, put hit so and so for next week. Instead, they want to play games and put it out. No. Every time I ask, oh, I don't know. I'm like, because like I said, I did it. We all done it plenty of times. Hey, well, put me on for next week. You gonna be here next week? Yeah. But they trying to be dirty. All y'all did was, yeah. I wanted. By the end of the week, I bet we gonna be hearing rumors about shit. Not the end of the week. Like I said, today they got 21 pallets. Or 24 rather, 24. Well, it's about 1:30. So I stroll back in there and see what the hell they doing. Ate my damn sandwich. And but yeah, that's the funny thing. I'm like rat. And he had to be. That's what I'm saying. He was talking. He's like joking, like to a coworker, or another manager or something. Oh, you little rat. I'm like, nah, motherfucker. I ain't no damn. This ain't no joke. I ain't no fucking. You mad because I told them boys, hit them boys? Because he said, for real? I said, yeah. They said showing up for work. I told him it was in the Smithsonian magazine. I'm like, I wanted to tell him, yeah, look it up, Google it. Showing up for work, starting the meeting on time. Because remember, they had a couple of times at the White House, black female, and they started the meetings late on purpose. And they supposed to be at 2, and they start 10, 20 minutes late. That's why I said, and then all these Republicans, they keep talking about we got all this evidence, and I'm like, why are you still talking? There has to be a way, something in the Constitution, the forefathers, that they don't have to wait. Why you gotta wait to 2024, another election? Yeah, this election. I'm like, if he's that corrupt, sold us out. Should be a dire national emergency to get the Biden and all these corrupt Democrats and rhinos out of power. This should be a military action or something, not a coup, because they said that if you got evidence, just put the evidence for all the world and history to see. Just like, how do you think we as kids know about Benedict Arnold? So we know they didn't just put one dude out of power. They left the evidence that he was a traitor and corrupt. So why is it taking so long? It's not the slippery slope if y'all have to use military power or whatever to get Biden and them out of power. It shouldn't be, oh, well, if you do that, then if another Democrats get in ours, they can, no, they can't, because like they said, they have to have the evidence, unless the whole military is just corrupt, or, the Army and the Marines. But let me get up. I'm going back in here.